know that they have to uproot this team before Aurora causes problems for them.
Well, Skittles Cakes has that black hole available to them, but playing Catalyst in their legend composition can have them just take a space in this and start reinforcing those doors. So it's going to be rather tough to really split hold this. It's not impossible, but one of these teams is going to be forced against each other, but you have J-Lings holding the north. So the moment these two start engaging, it's going to go down. And speaking of engaging, Oslab back in town. They got to make sure they can recover this sleep from ATH. Already being fallen fooled. Doctors, the res going off, dropping a med kit for the teammate, but you know, this thing is, they are still able to get the reset in, and CR are waiting to act.
This Trident play is going to go off really fast. Boost available, but they're waiting till they get hit. Finally, bullets start raining in, and a Gibby bubble goes down. This is just a few seconds of safety, enough to relocate just that little bit further. Slow connects, and they've got to ditch up on the high ground, fortunately inside of the next zone, but with absolutely no cover, no Gibby bubble, no chance to set up rampart walls. Finally, one goes down, is instantly destroyed, and Crazy Raccoon hemmed in on all sides, have no winning play left.
With a 30-second cooldown on the bubble, you burn it for the rotation. Of course, you're not going to be able to have it once you get there. That's so unfortunate, but the chaos continues as Blackhand finds themselves in the middle of a Seer exhibit and start a fight. Esports closing in, looking to encompass all of that mess around. Ryuki just trying to stay alive as Jinx, 1 HP and a Dream has to step away. 2 members hitting bats. Luskin, though, with the 30-30, able to oversee and make sure that they can res up.
Wonderful strafes from Jinx, keeps the squad alive and happy. Start a fight, do have that one member left on the low ground, but another squad has come to join the party. It's Furia who walk up on Blackhand from below and start a fight, instantly move back to their position of safety. On the other side of the ring, Vex are starting to claim lives.
Look, that's what Vex needs to do. They were not necessarily having the strongest performance, currently in 19th place. So if any team wants to make a play for the winner's bracket, it is Furia, it is Vex. And right now, sitting on triple purple with 2 points and 1 elimination thus far. Zera Tricky does have the Sheila available, setting up that amped cover, taking on the damage, just needs to connect the view, and just like that, Jinx is going to go down from start a fight.
It's a very quick finish, but there aren't a whole lot of ways that Furia can finish this fight without committing themselves bodily. A Watson gen on the other side means that nades aren't effective, and a great angle is found by Zera to destruct that, allowing the rest of the team to push forward with the backup of ordinances. A stick comes through from Watson, and it's picture perfect for Furia as start a fight, get eviscerated. Luskin sleep down.
His Watson only had 35 bullets for the Prowler, so he had to utilize everything that he could, and Zera Tricky able to throw down an immense amount of damage. Furia needed this, now starting to trickle into those eliminations. We keep moving forward, but can leave no witness. Keep this space.
As a duo, they're gonna have to play this lower side, the southern side of the ring close, but have no effective time to do so. Catalyst wall in front of them, covers for a little while as Pyrrhus managed to do that, but another ultimate being thrown down will allow Bangalore to buy them some spaces. Furia, instead of trying to walk it in, just choose to take the Valkyrie. They're right next door to Optic, as we illustrated earlier, but having taken the roof, have so much more safety available to them.
This is really going to be tough. Fire Beavers had to leave the rock. They're on the southern side. Furia made a play for top mill on top of Aurora and Optic, and as they look forward, they can continuously pressure the teams inside. They only have a small corner. They have played just yet another portion of the rock.
Think back to Dreamfire, Onyx, and Complexity as well, because they just saw this ring that you can spot in the upper left corner of your screens, and yes, that ring is going to determine the death of one, if not all of them, as there are very few spots left to play. A little bit of mill left in allows for perhaps 3-4 teams to effectively survive, but everybody from the south side, Onyx, Complexity, Dreamfire, have only one bit of the mountain left to play for.
You know, if Zera's not on Rampart here, Furia is hurting. Furia is hurting, and Oirein, he doesn't care. He's gonna take down Panders anyways. This is going to be so detrimental for Furia. His Watson, though, incredibly low, may not be able to help out, and Zera is the only one relatively healthy with a decent amount of ammo, and here come the Beavers! They say we already had the opening action. throwing out the focus of attention. Now they have the information. They know doubling down with the exhibit. The issue is they get to take this high ground for free.
Prez not going to complete. Furia go down. Fire Beepers own the roof, and it's a wonderful capitalization from them off of what could have been just a nothing knock. 8 squads left at this point, and we are going to jump down to 5 or less as the next ring closes. That tiny bit of mill is left in, and my big question, Tiff, is what are Optic going to do with this? They've already had a wonderful game today. Doubling up on that would be big for them, and they have the position to do so.
They do have the position, but talking about positions, look at J-Links. They needed a strong performance, right? They've been holding the northern building of Mill. They called it perfectly. And Dreamfire, they have to move. 24 seconds remaining, but Onyx has made their way from the bridge straight into Dreamfire. This is pivotal.
Indestructible Seer ult on the inside for Dreamfire, but with Onyx holding around the outside, there's not a lot left. This Catalyst wall lets Dreamfire rotate, however, destroying the opposite Seer ult and shot, eliminating Onyx Esports, wiping them off the face of the map. Nobody even saw it happen, Tiff.
That was the quickest fight against Onyx. A team that placed 7th in Split 1 playoffs is getting annihilated here in Elimination Round 1. Now, with that cover from the Dark Veil going to dissipate soon, they're going to have to worry about all of the teams. You saw Fire Beavers on the roof, but Easy Flash from Blackhand still able to be alive as well.
And the Trident that was placed here earlier is going to be a huge lifeline for Dreamfire. They do have a little while left on Catalyst Wall, but the Dark Veil is being charged up by ultic cells that they are pumping into pipe for that continued temporary cover during the next zone close.
There we go, 3MZ gonna find Easy Flash, and just like that, Blackhand eliminated. We're down to the final 4 as Aurora falls out finally from their neighbors, Optic Gaming.
It's exactly as we said, 2 squads still persisting, Optic Gaming and Fire Beavers sharing space. Dreamfire, however, have taken so much of the map under their control. Pite should never be able to push up this far, but now he has the priority over this building, and Dreamfire have Catalyst Wall charged up again. This should be their game to win.
Well, let's check in with them and see. Let's get a Dreamfire listen in.
不用动啊，为什么要动？啊？我们走这边好不好？走这边才能吃鸡。百迪还是走你那边，你有大吗？有大可以隔这边。没到。过来跟我。过来跟我。皮子，头顶可以打，头顶加死之后这边给大，我们往前走。加头顶。两个 C 下。打烂电。我5秒 Q，加，追差第二，懂吗？看左边，我们要不爆了吧，真的。可以。要不爆了，给哥，给他爆了。哥。好菜，瞄着，爆了，过来。可以接，换甲。爆了吧，来，爆了！过来！一定不要赢了！有电板！稳一下，别动！打！微 Q！ 点一步！来，超了！好操！有电网！觉得！来，我这！妈看有电网！好，我觉得，慢慢打！我操，没招，有电网，全部都是电网啊！